Well, here we go then. The Julie's to be tested first, and it's a complete success.
He's on his own.
A couple of kills there. Wicadia making light work of the first two, and now has time to reposition. Process behind enemy lines dealt with as well. This is an absolutely glorious start to the game from Eternal Fire. 5 versus 2. Make it 4-on-2 now. A chance for Big as they try and get themselves back in the round.
Yeah, but this would certainly boost your morale if you could recover and turn this one on its head. Wicadia's dual Berettas have done enough, you would think. But Crimbo, he's walking on in. There is a player on that A site. It was woxic, but hidden. Model obscured by the boxes. Sin not trying to give up any territory towards the B stairs if they do come a looking. But Wicadia, I think he's done enough.
You'd think so.
He's not, I mean, he's not overextending either. You know, he's not going to give them a way back in that they so desperately seek. Regrouping now. Crimbo's got a smoke and, oh God, no Kevlar on either of them. They're going to get chewed up by those Julies.
They're just hoping for a mistake right now, seeing if any CTs will overstep the mark. Dropping potential one-way here, the boost going through as well. Hoping that someone will go for that peak. They can bring a kill back in their favor. Their time is of the essence. They're going to have to push in eventually, and it's Crimbo to lead the charge here. 10 seconds remaining. He will find the opener, and maybe there's a chance to do something with this, but apparently not. Eternal Fire with a very convincing pistol round there. Does find that opening frag, takes a lot of damage en route, but they've got plenty of time to reset this now. Calyx, does he probe for information? Does he hold his ground towards B? Big still have 2 smokes, make it 3 and a couple of flashes and going back towards middle.
Well, this is the question. I think right now, even though you're down amount on the Eternal Fire side, being able to play for information, block, and then regroup might be key, but they're mainly working with MP9s. Oh. So there's no investigation. The fight is coming woxic's way. He's on his own.
Yeah.
He is.
He's really isolated.
He's struggled in this position a couple of times, mainly with the AWP. They're going to pound someone here. If there's a flashbang, he might be in a lot of trouble.
Good timing.
Peeking, he didn't see the backpack.
Now he's in trouble.
Yeah, he has no idea they've boosted up. He's got a good flick on him, though. There's the first. Won't be finding the second, but did well to find one. Still a winnable round here. Oh! Try to fend them off. Lots of damage inflicted, but it will be Big with a man advantage and then some. 3 versus 1. Big man XANTARES on the retake here. Certainly possible with the damage inflicted by his comrades, but the bomb's going to be planted. He'll have no kit and no utility to work with.
Lies down towards the fork room based off the spam, and the regress from XANTARES looking for some toes. Do they want to fight and do the opposite of what we just highlighted for their CT gun rounds?
So XANTARES having a little peek through the sandbag, seeing if there's anything to be found. Not getting any information though. Big playing a very controlled, disciplined default at the start. Feeding
him the HE now. Just dropped back. They gave him one. It looks like they're going to go into the tried and tested method, but if it still profits here, I'm going to wonder, did Big watch the demos?
Yeah, I mean, that is interesting, isn't it? You know you've been given this space, and now you dump your first wave of util. There's a nade right onto the 2 of them. Sin and Tabson tapped away at. And
significant grenade as well. It makes 2 of them 1-tap potential with the M4s now. So it's worth its weight in gold.
And now we get ready for the final
They
25.
mollied the position, Alex, where he would normally throw the HEs from.
Oh, they did, and it's worked out wonderfully on the way in. Tabson finds picks on A while they simultaneously take the bomb into B. Just as easy as that, I guess.
Well, that's a 5-on-1 as woxic gets dropped as well. That was a huge miss, I'm afraid, from Calyx. He had a couple of players on his screen, barely did any damage at the bottom, but still plenty of time.
It's like clear for now, you know? It's clear, kind of.
As of right now, it's clear, but there are 4 players waiting to challenge here. The flashbang might come in momentarily. Needs to be very careful. Big miss from woxic, but lives to tell the tale. Will be able to fall back, drops a smoke, and a follow-up HE. So they'll reposition here. Big trying to bait out some of that utility, but time is ticking away. We're hitting the 40-second mark, and Tabson makes his way up towards ladder, and have 2 players behind him in tow.
So many nades left for this, but they've only got
all they've
30
done is
seconds.
Wait, right?
Yeah.
But that's the key. Now they can explode onto Eternal Fires. And XANTARES has held onto a bit, Madja and Wicadia as well, but this is about to hit them like a truck.
That flash doesn't do anything for the B players. They confirm it's clear. Dead Guttons and XANTARES. It's Tabson with a big scalp. 20 seconds. They have to make the final commitment. And it looks like it's A. They're flanking into A. That was a bomb. Down on the floor. woxic, a huge contribution. 10 seconds. Where is that bomb plant coming from? Someone has to step up. It's Crimbo. He can't get through the flames. Never mind the orb as woxic puts it on the floor. Round 1. It's done.
Wait. Oh.
Eternal Fire with 5-4.
They're trying to fake, and they've kept them busy. Yeah, they've actually double smoked this position, so that's less than ideal. woxic, how good is your flick?
Oh, not bad.
Doesn't need to come in. Process picks first, a 2-man advantage.
Now they're cooking. Big Clan looking for a way to resuscitate hope in this round, and One nearly presents itself. That was Wicadia just going for looking for answers. He wide swings. Surely there's another. Crimbo expects XANTARES. Tags him up as well. Man2 supporting the backline. Smoked off his woxic. That's the last of their smokes. Now deployed. In limbo right now. That's a big pick from Crimbo now. And hold on, Madja. Yet to frag, but on the wraparound. This is round defining. They're not ready for him. He plucks in from the pack, disrupts the plant, safe adjustment. Crimbo Molly maybe caught by the spread, but gets it in and loses his head. Man2 in a 1v3.
Planted for him.
Oh, well, that's information. Thank you very much. woxic with the smooth move to get the info safely. Now Man2 knows he's been closed on. He doesn't even have enough bullets for the three of them. Well, first is clean. A stunning quick scope over the top of the smoke. Madja with a high impact round.
He's pretty low. woxic rotating in as well. So this AWP, we have seen him miss a few from this position before. woxic now with the...
He does pretty good with the M4. No, he does pretty sick with the M4.
That's true.
That
is true. We saw it.
We have the impact. That high sense rifling.
Watch him get 3.
Yeah, he always seems to, honestly. Bit of confidence as well.
Yeah.
And bear in mind, every single member of Big is outside B. They are finishing up here. It's going to be Calyx with first contact, but completely flashed, low HP as well, presumably
Problem
dead.
now.
Now woxic needs to find one. The reload is awkward. Actually pinned. Paints it into the corner, and now Wicadia will pull one back, but the bomb has been planted. Can he find much more? A nice position. Does manage to get the dink off. They're very low. Needs XANTARES to arrive at the scene of the crime, which he has. They should be able to pull this one off.
You think so? Considering just how low they are, 21 points of health. Sin alone as it currently stands. They're on their way in. There is a kit present, even a smoke as well. You'd think this is a lock-in. Wicadia smokes the bomb. They have low HP, bodyguard duties, holding the defuse, dead on the first. No time now. XANTARES can't find his targets, can't even find the bomb.
All right, well, let's see if Eternal Fire can start landing a few of them. No one really stepping up in the fragging department, I have to say. It's been a pretty underwhelming, flat performance so far from Eternal Fire, but very good from Big. Reading them well, adjusting their gameplay. And again, AKs across the board.
That was a mid-molly he just burnt in.
Wow. Yeah, he's gone down to 28. What the hell just happened to it?
It must have only been a... Oh,
XANTARES.
You're in so much trouble, mate. He's dead. The side's open. They're playing forward, and Wicadia tries to get something done, but that's it.
That's round.
Look at all the nades now that they can layer in. Smoke off elevator. Nades towards heaven. I'm holding on.
There's a chance.
Ooh, Sin got spammed. They haven't need to deny.
The old grenades.
They're not, they're not in a hurry, Hank. They're not. Oh, yeah, no.
You forgot about the grenades. There they are.
It's worked. It's made it a 3-on-3. And with the damage done to Sin, perhaps that's sure. The smoke's perfect, actually. Sin can just hide behind that retake smoke, drop back towards the site. Process a power position. Bit of an all-in maneuver, though.
Don't drop off.
Oh, he's going to spam the bomb. Madja's already getting low on HP. He seems to have spotted him, jumping away. Spammed on down. Process caught by woxic. The trade is there. Another smoke on the bomb. Crimbo's responsible. Strafing through. Path just. It's only Sin, and he's low.
Get him, woxic.
Hits the shot, and there is a fourth. Eternal Fire. They hold on. Super brave. Yeah, Molotov will force him away. Thought he had an advantage in that, and they do. Look how stubborn they are. XANTARES forward as well. They will fight for ramp. They will fight for it here and now. Starts to spam. Caught by the AWP. Maybe they overlook the sandbags. Awkward from Wicadia. And run down as well. This is just a nice walk in the park.
I'll be honest, some of these rounds that Big have lost, there is a chance for them to get frustrated and go, oh man, we had a number advantage and then we lost to the retake. But the fact that they then went and won the follow-up, it washes that away immediately. It's like, well, there was a moment for us to start getting upset because this half could, you know, if they lose this one, 9-6, possible. Now they can still get 11. A very good half has been posted. I wish I had that one back in my day.
Flawlessly, and XANTARES puts another actually on the floor. Man2 added to the naughty list. The smokes are up, the flash is good, the body's into the site. How on earth are you supposed to recover this if you're Big? Eternal Fire, oh, lose 2 to the process push. Still should be fine, everything's fine.
Should be fine. The bomb is planted, Sin is low. They have no kit for now, and Crimbo, he's rotating in from the elevators right now. Bomb's already ticking at some pace as well. It's XANTARES tucked away behind sandbags, ramp, and shore. They're going to have to touch the bomb to convince them to leave their hidey holes, but we'll see what happens next. Might just be saving the armor on Crimbo.
God, that flash is so good. You could see that the way the CT's options were limited, and yeah, nice shot on the way out the door.
Yeah, we might be able to highlight that, Alex. Let me see if we can bring this up for everybody playing at home.
So is it back towards middle? Up the ladder, potentially.
Seems that way. Mantu posted on the AWP passive line. He's not actively contesting the cross. Does he have fallback options in this?
This is a B split smoke for elevator that's being thrown, so expect them to explode on a mid to B here.
He's gonna get one. The second, not so easy. Tucked in, still delivers. Wicadia on the swing cut down. It's Sin in support, and Big have completely shut this down. Mantu could have another here. He will. Oh. He hunts for XANTARES, gets him down, and a clean round delivered by Big Clan Zorpa.
Great stuff from Mantu.
To pour Eternal Fire, stepping up 21 frags and counting, impacting the gun rounds from Process.
Oh, XANTARES is out. Mantu isn't aware of this at all. XANTARES actually has an awful lot of space. If he's able to creep forward here, he could eliminate, well, not Tabson.
He's kind of shot as well.
Sin would be the fight that's available if XANTARES keeps scaling, but they're not aware of Tabson. Tabson's actually should have won the round from here.
Yeah.
So two players with space that is unknown, but Tabson's is more powerful.
Hey, Spotty, you can hear the comms. He's there. He's there.
Hello.
He's there. Peak. And Tabson gets a freebie. And it's the worst possible timing. And that great advantage he had. He'll have to fight for it now. He does actually hit a banger of a shot. So does Calyx. I don't know how they're actually getting the advantage now. Mantu in a very uncomfortable spot with the AWP, hoping his teammate can rotate in, but it's too late. Eternal Fire might be stealing this round away. Crimbo, the star of the squad. Full belt of utility, drops the HE, but it's too late. Eternal Fire have already vacated. There is a kit available, and he has got a smoke as well.
How do you play this one, Crimbo? They both completely vacate the close perimeter. He hasn't chosen to tickle the bomb, so no insights, no sound cues for Eternal Fire.
He has to keep searching now, it feels.
Now they hear him. Now the smoke is dropped. Is he just going to go for the Hail Mary? No.
The kit's right there.
Can't find it. He's just going to have to give this one up. You can see the kit there, yep.
Oh, getting aggro, all right.
Whew. Did some damage on that wallbang. He comes off worse for wear. And I think that will humble his progression. It's too low of a HP to be the first man in now. He's been actually dropped the AWP, so that...
Nade. Oh, big nade. Oh. That really stings.
They stick around, though.
There's two players taking max damage from one HE grenade. And Process will stay in the tower. You're right. I guess that's a very good point. They won't be considering it now. They think they flushed it out, and he'll still get the kill. And it's a 5-on-4 in favor of Big.
Gives it a go. Confirmation of presence. There's awkward moments coming. The flashes, the pushes. It still looks good for Big. XANTARES tries as hard as he might to hold on. Only Mantu and Crimbo left. Back is turned. An opportunity for another from XANTARES as he's holding on for Eternal Fire up against his old team.
Yeah, he's going into 5th gear now. XANTARES has had enough.
Hold up. This HE's still in play.
And Calyx is low.
Yeah,
Ooh.
and Calyx has the bomb, and there's only 15 seconds left.
Oh, he's going to nail it. He's killing Calyx for sure.
No.
If he times it to perfection, I think he still plants regardless if the nade gets hit. So the bomb's down. So
Smoke.
it was a great idea, but XANTARES should win this. Apparently not. Crimbo from way downtown with the MP9. He's setting the grenades, and now that does make me a little bit anxious. I will be honest with you. We've seen a few blunders from him with the utility, but this looks to be absolutely fine. He's deployed his smoke. Flashbang's going in. It's Crimbo to defend.
Yeah, and Crimbo has got himself 1.5. It's still Wicadia, though. Swinging through with a second headshot. The site open for a plant. And this is exactly what the doctor ordered, the remedy to their woes. And this is a very interesting boost when established. It will give XANTARES a power position. Process brave to try something early out the short swing with the util supporting, but the Eternal Fire, they're going to be within one round now of returning to a competitive scoreline.
So we see this before. We spoke about the gap that Madja walked through before in middle. It was Crimbo's responsibility to watch mid and B, and you can see how much he's tasked with here. He was just in window watching mid. Now he's limped out of smoke towards B to block the stairs, and he said, listen, boys, mid's not my problem anymore. I need to focus towards the B side. It's too quiet where you are. There's assembling boost on either side. Was that jump heard?
Yeah, now
that's
it is.
definitely heard. That's a lot of noise.
Is this not an all-in position? Crimbo, he's been here so often, so commonly expected, surely. Supportive util, very effective. I mean, the jig is up.
Yeah, it really is. They know everyone's outside at this point. It is commit and hope for the best.
Oh.
They're getting flashed off, peppered by bullets, but Wicadia somehow, some way finds the opening. They're taking so much damage on Buğra. Here comes the full commitment. Big spray from Sin. Not quite enough. Bear in mind they're low. It's up to Captain tabseN now. He's multiple kills on entry. Can't do it. And Mantu, no chance in this retake. He is so far away. It's unbelievable. Eternal Fire have done it.
They are wounded right now. 2.5, not even that. 2.1 players remaining for Eternal Fire.
Process should have a kill. Because if woxic like scopes at any point or makes any sound cue, he'll activate and he has nobody really to help him.
Well, he has to unscope eventually.
Oh, XANTARES is coming over. This will be timing based. Okay. But A's open. woxic should spring into action. Probably just stay sandbag and keep power position with the AWP. Make sure the bomb goes down. Power position with the AWP.
Okay, like we said, woxic get the frag in this second half. If he can pull this round off, all be forgiven. This is his moment. This is his sort of round here. A shooting gallery, bomb planted for your position. You know where it is. We need to see a couple of kills.
Just don't fall off the map.
And Wicadia's got the flank.
Can you imagine? Oh, no.
Okay.
It's fine. Wicadia's going to win this round.
Yeah, he has a molly as well.
Strap in, folks, because this is going to be a stunning double tap
you see the
to the
bomb
back
from
of the head. No.
I think the molly saves the day, though.
Yeah, still one. Not the second cleanly. Very uncomfortable. If the molly's good, though. If the molly's good, he can win the round. He's going for it. Pushes up. They're going to spread.
Oh.
He's actually done it. Oh my god.
It was the molly the whole damn time. And Mantu even loses the AWP. Just threw some flashes towards A to enable a Wicadia peek. So essentially trying to put big in the darkness that they had to experience. 20 seconds is going to have to be a hit now.
Yeah, but they got the bodies here, at least they did! As Calyx flattens two of them, clears out Grimbo, another! It's all up to Mantu's AWP! He's missed his chance, he's dead as well, 15 is theirs, if they could just punch in the code, Madja gets it down with a second to spare, and big clan alarm bells are ringing.
Lighter weapons and util, but they've stomached a lot early, they now slow it down.
Wicadia's been dropped to smoke, jump spot from tabseN, don't think he saw anything, now he does, definitely.
Spot this.
Nice, he did. Get away from that one just in time. Throws one of his own design, and it's Wicadia that's low. Even lower. 3 of them have been really chipped away at by the HEs here. Big Clan making a lot out of a little. He's going to clear him. Oh, not far off. Wicadia hidden in the smoke. Safe from the spam. 50 seconds. And Wicadia's got the whole team coming for the clear. I like that smoke, but Process does too. Finds the gap, finds the head. They have to accelerate now. 40 seconds, otherwise it's OT.
Oh, Mantu smoked off. Could still find one through the smoke, though. It's Grimbo, Sin. I think they've done enough here. 5 versus 2. XANTARES fighting back. He's joined by Calyx as well. They're making it work, Calyx. The Molotovs are deployed here.
Calyx needs help.
Yeah, but they don't have the bomb.
Chad. He's absolutely fine. He's got this.
15. Someone's got to pick up the bomb, lads. XANTARES only got 1 HP. Calyx has got the headshot. XANTARES hits another. They know where he is, but they have to plant. Get the bomb in.
Odds heavily favoring Eternal Fire here now.
Oh, I want more of that, please. Yes, indeed. tabseN with a one-tap son onto Calyx. Wicadia spotted out on the dark side. We've got Chev and J-Raz with all of that observing goodness, catching the frags as Mantu adds another. Good grief, he's seen a lot. XANTARES has seen at least 3 back of B.
Yeah, and he's got a chance of his teammate. It's going to be Madja, who could sneak through the smoke just like that, but he needs multiple kills. Too much on his plate to deal with. And woxic left with the Julie surrounded. No chance for him. Beautiful shots there from tabseN. It's Mantu with 2.
Just poised over the top of the smoke in case anyone does dare look for info. But upon the fade of the smoke, it looks like XANTARES is just going to go walking in. So, yeah, using this sharp end of the spear, XANTARES yet to frag. His first could be imminent, though.
That looks good, doesn't it? Got an opportunity towards the camera position, taking prime real estate here. The CTs are none the wiser. And Corp with the grenade in hand, Sin taking down a 46 HP, but gets the information that mid has been compromised. Smoke towards the temple side of connector, and they're committing in towards A. 3 players, full send through. It's Mantu that gets dropped first.
Yeah, and it's up to Grimbo now. He needs a multi-kill. 2 will do, but nothing.
Back, baby.
Wicadia announces his presence map 2 with a sensational pair of frags. And it's just won him the round, just as easy as that.
He's so clean with it.
Kind of needs to be now, doesn't it, for Big? Already a map down in the series, albeit a very hard-fought Vertigo, but this Anubis is slipping away from them. This is their pick. CT side is hard. It's certainly not, you know, beyond saving. But when XANTARES on the warpath, and this is your passive mid setup, Sin's just jiggling to drop the smoke to defend A side.
Well, this is the full turtle, right? This is like what you would do on Nuke if you didn't want to fight like ramp, you drop players under.
Right.
You didn't want to fight yard, you're playing passive. On Anubis, you turtle up and you're kind of just playing the smoke defense, a 3-2 split, and right now starting to investigate when it's too quiet. 40 seconds.
This turtle's got hands.
Maj is winning all of his duels, by the way. He's delivering in every facet of the game.
Maj is my goat, Henry.
What's that?
Maj is my goat.
He's your go? I'm actually kind of with you, to be honest with you.
He's calling it a good game.
Oh, between the wickets! Where did that bullet disappear?
Okay, Tabson can save it though. Okay, no.
Okay, we need an investigation into the missing bullet there. That we need a full slow motion.
Don't know if my
go on. No, I like that.
Investigation.
Get stuck in. We need to let him off the leash a bit more.
Oh, this is a B play. Maj is going to throw some U2 in from Canal. I imagine it's just the molly. Does he want him molly dark to flush them forward? We're just going to fight. Here they come through the limp smoke.
Nice.
Roses this time grabs the first, locks them at the door.
He's done a lot for Big Clan here. Prosser stepping up. 4 bullets left, needs the weapon. As the push, Maj is ready for it.
Whoa.
Controls the spray. Crimbo's gone. The double AWP now just a single.
Oh, you can fake this. They're going to over-rotate because the A-Ank is dead.
They know Maj is low. We're going to try and find that kill if possible. There was a chance. Magic could have got that kill. Can't quite control the spray.
Yeah, but XANTARES may be overlooked here. They just looked away. Tabson, he investigates deeper. He finds it. A 2-man advantage for Big to recover. Must win round with this kind of a lead. woxic, he's going to be caught out by the process. Flash, push, lovely work. Traded by Calyx and held by Mantu.
And already looking to turtle back up into this 2-3 split of the defenses.
What's the logic of process smoking on top of the dark smoke there?
Let me go and see which variation they've got down here.
Like he was staring at a smoke. It just arrived from the T side. And he threw out a little deeper one of his own.
I think one of the plays is if it's they can get lost in it as well. But the one that they throw that lands deeper, I guess he's just hoping that it goes, okay, well, yeah, we don't want to invest in this. There's too many risks. But
ooh, look at this space. It's, I mean, wide open. Crimbo, okay, so he's holding it with the orb. That's not a bad line, is it? But now XANTARES has slipped across. We need to see someone cheat back over to help him.
But can Crimbo say with authority that nobody's gone temple? He can't, so that means Tabson needs to stay literally in spawn.
You got no answers, dark.
So it's just 2B. So they forced a rotation. This is smart macro play.
Just by the virtue of XANTARES mid find.
Well, 3 in dark right now.
Gosh, look at that. Such a congregation of the
Tabson's here in time.
whole squad.
He's just throwing a smoke.
And he just tags XANTARES. Leg shot. Nice from Process. Only the one! Tabson caught quick switching across in the wide angle.
And we will see the first interaction here from Crimbo towards A main. He has had a rough series so far, and it continues. woxic gets the better of him with the P2000. Should be out of there with the dink, but he wants a bit more, and he gets a face full of lead himself, but fortunately does survive.
Oh, yeah, Crimbo's just been given that P250 set and gets the fight on A main. He just doesn't find the head he needed. Now it's Madja who could go down if they have Sin. Poised to succeed here. He just turned away. Madja's back is turned as Sin. Taps him once. 1 bullet, 1 kill. Now they're isolating these A defenders. It's only Calyx. He's cut down by Tabson. This was a must-win pistol for Big Clan. And XANTARES and Wicadia, though, these guys are not to be underestimated. Safe from the flash, swings on out, knows one of them might be low. Damage inflicted a long time ago, and it's nice from Sin.
Calyx and XANTARES could consider investigating dark with Magic posted towards long. It's a run boost. Yes, it is. So up and over. Wicadia's mouth did not look like it moved. So there is... The gap needs to be acknowledged, but Tabson's already passed.
Yeah, Madja's not going to be going for this kind of hard clear.
Bomb's going back to B.
Tabson can work. This is a 3 versus 5, Henry. If they recover this...
He's still covering the angle. He's just assuming spawn is
They know it's open. They know it's open.
Wicadia's watching these. Yes, you're right.
Well, they're just selling Calyx here. Calyx is being sold. He's going to die.
No, he's away. He's absolutely fine.
So all the space means nothing for Tabson.
15 seconds. He has to kill both dark. And and that's the first. The setup is systemated, and he's managed to find it in time. A couple of seconds to spare, they've disrupted. Ooh, Madja, this is an all-in. Oh, and it's perfect. Catches Tabson rounding the corner. It was smoked, he thought.
2 opening picks back to back there.
And that's their lurk smoke that he just used against them.
Yeah, it's kind of sick, actually. They're going to push this smoke and just try and have a surprise.
Go on.
Calyx still got him?
Yeah, that's actually the last bullet before he died, like frame for frame. A really big find from Calyx. And Process, he's profited from this. He's got the space. They get the bomb down. Wow, can Big Clan recover this after another Madja opening? After a Madja opening kill.
There's lots of powerful post-plant positions here. The pillar, very strong. Platform also great for a couple of jiggles and fights in dark. So they have, well, at least one of the 3. We'll make it 2 of the 3.
Still the double open the retake here, Chad. XANTARES going to have to do the heavy lifting, but he's used to that. Beautiful first shot there. 2 players remain here, but Crimbo not going down without a fight. Mantu, 3 versus 1. Bomb ticking at some pace, but smoked off. The defuse will come in. Surely he has to save this one. Do they have a kip? They do.
Imagine.
He can still take it down. He can still win. He can still win. He's pulled it off. Mantu through the smoke. 3 versus 1 against all the odds. Somehow perfectly played from Mantu. Keeps the dream alive here and the perfect streak on the T side of their map pick. They are down, but certainly not out. Process, good control towards dark. There is somewhat of a buy here, not fully invested for Eternal Fire. They have got a few rifles to work with. XANTARES, aggressive towards middle, will take down the hero of the previous round.
Precisely, and now Wicadia's added 2! Oh. 2, the naughty Liz just holding a main with a FAMAS no less. Crimbo and Sin disrupted, and the celebrations cut short. In the next round, Mantu bunny hopping into middle, meets the only rifle. Then the FAMAS is thrown into the mix from Wicadia. Poor Tabson and Process, who suddenly feel the wind just sucked out of the room. Process is trying to find Wicadia. Support has arrived in the form of XANTARES. They double P. Great shot. Process didn't get traded. I mean, surely it's just delaying the inevitable. He's a dead man now, and XANTARES secures it, so...
And at this point, if Big give it up, they're in a world of trouble. 39 down with no loss bonus at all to speak of.
Yeah, well, the AWP is there. You got to get past woxic. You better have a good flash.
Good.
I'm more worried about Wicadia.
Oh yeah, he's still there as well. Supportive util to keep woxic safe. Well,
do you commit now that you know there's 2 main? Because the AWP likely has a friend. And now that you've been dissuaded momentarily, do you still want to continue with this?
It looks like they do.
Apparently.
Towards Fountain.
Hey, they're going through.
No one there to receive it. CT's dissecting the bomb site, dropping smokes of their own to allow Wicadia to focus on the cake. They're already through.
Another. Oh no! Sin couldn't finish onto woxic, and now a 4 versus 3 emerges. Big Clan desperate. It's big from Process. A second headshot onto the swing. XANTARES deleted. This is a powerful angle. There's no way Madja's ready for this.
Madja doesn't hit this, can he? There's no way.
Dead. And another on the plate. Calyx cut down to just 13 HP. Round 1. Big Clan fighting to force this to 3rd.
Or do I want to play B side? Because now they've thrown a front sight lurk smoke as well. There are a lot of questions over towards B available here for Eternal Fire. They must be feeling a lot of pressure, especially with only 2 defenders. The rotation point of XANTARES is coming back.
Madja's on his AWP. He's been doing well with that.
It just forces out a lot of utility early. You feel under pressure. You have to block. You have to drop something so you don't get isolated. So they've already gone through a couple of smokes, a couple of Molotovs.
And they've still got 4 Molotovs, or rather 3. And 2 smoke grenades available to them still.
They're going to push B main here. So this is Tabson's chance.
Just Crimbo, though. Alone, he'll be falling back. And yeah, you're right. It's going to be Eternal Fire, presumably, going for this push.
Calyx, whoa, first bullet from the M4. Eternal Fire, baby. That's 3 in the feed before we see a rebuttal. And Crimbo not in the position to find another. This is just going to be putted in, I think. Yes, Sin. And so willing to just go for a full caution to the wind push. Now, Crimbo spotted him out. That information flows. Amid smoke, if he nails that HE, that's going to do a serious amount of damage. Yeah, him and his HEs. That was the only real player with a rifle, never mind Kev.
Yeah, good point. It's going to take an absolute miracle to get this round over the line for Big. They've got 5 players towards those mid-double doors. Up against the big man himself, though, the Turkish Terminator, XANTARES. lying in wait, very defensive, allowing them to have middle. It's absolutely fine. Wicadia is here to deal with them towards camera, waiting for his opportunity to strike. I'm sure he'll get one momentarily, but playing very defensively. You've got to respect him, and XANTARES doesn't want to give it the rifle for free. Even an equal trade wouldn't really do here. The flashbang's pretty brutal. He avoids it, and now he can start mowing them down. Served up to him on a silver platter. woxic hits the drop-down shot once again. Or potentially that kill towards the steps, covering Calyx as he progresses up. All the meanwhile, though, we've got B main action. There might be a kill from that grenade. Yes, there is. Touchdown from tabseN.
Here we go.
And we see the second kill come in as well, but it's not confirmed by any stretch of the imagination. Two players are very low indeed. Major stepping up, trying to get information. The orb's still here, still potent, and plenty of the round left to be played.
How curious is Magic going to be? With an AWP pushing out main, surely you call it here.
You wouldn't. You don't expect Magic to be taking a move like that, but with woxic onto Sin with a
That's the chance
bomb.
of Magic now to push.
The bomb's loose. They need to get it back.
Yeah, so now attention's drawn. A missed shot. Now he pushes. Now he times it to perfection. It's a 2-on-2. Big. They got all the openings.
It's 40 seconds. They need to make their way around the world.
And XANTARES has it. He has the AWP line. He's hit the AWP shot. There's only tabseN. He doesn't have the health for this. He doesn't have anything. Eternal fire.